Well, I'd like to get back to Birmingham because you were there when there was Jim Crow and segregation. So what do you remember about that? Did you go to school with all black kids?
Yeah.
Do you remember the drinking fountains that said white only, colored only? What can you tell me about how it was growing up in a segregated society?
Well, I didn't know anything mostly about it being segregated because I was just a kid playing around. Okay, playing with uh, my neighbors up the alley or something like that, and they lived in row houses with like 2 or 3 bedrooms, and that's what I can remember.
So do you remember seeing white people a lot when you were a child living in Birmingham?
No, I never saw any white people except going to the store, and that's just about the only thing. We used to go to the store and they'd send us to the store to get a nickel loaf of bread or something that cost 10 or 15 cents.
So how did you all shop for clothes? Where did you shop for clothes?
I didn't shop for clothes.
All right.
My mother made my clothes.
Wow. Okay. And so, all right. So we're leaving Birmingham. You go to York, Pennsylvania. Were there a lot of black people living in York, Pennsylvania when you went there? And tell me about the school that you went to.
Well, where we live, there's row houses, like 4 units on, like 4 units together, and there were kids in those units, and I played with them.
Okay. So you said you didn't see white people that frequently when you were in Alabama, but when you went to Pennsylvania, did you see more white people?
No, didn't see how white people there either, that I can remember.
So you were in York, Pennsylvania for a year. Then where did you go?
My mother came after me because my her cousins wanted to keep me.
And so you went back to Birmingham?
And she took me back to Birmingham, and immediately that year, they came to Warren. She came to Warren.
Oh, okay. And so that's how you got to Warren, Ohio.
Yeah.
And what grade were you in?
That was like 8th grade.
8th grade.
But I was 7th grade in Pennsylvania.
So what were your thoughts when you first laid eyes on Warren, Ohio? What did you think?
There was no thought. The kids just did what their parents told us to do in 6th, 7th, 8th grade or something.
So
like
what school did you attend when you first moved to Warren?
Central Junior.
That was downtown Warren?
Yeah, on Harmon and Monroe.
And it was an integrated school, meaning blacks and whites went together?
Well, there were integrated schools in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
As far as that goes.
All right. So do you remember facing any type of discrimination when you were like in the 7th or 8th grade school? Do you remember any incidents?
No, because there were not segregated, but integrated schools in Pennsylvania and Ohio.
All right. So you don't have any memories of any racism early in your life?
If there were, they kept close tabs on me, okay, and I wasn't in and out of what I might be called associated with people, okay. I was just a child growing up with grown people,